Hi there, Kat Lewis here. So I know a lot of you are looking for part-time remote jobs. Well, today I have 7 of them for you. These are all day shift positions. A couple of them might give you the option to work weekends, maybe some evening afternoons, but for the most part, they're day shifts. Night shift part-time jobs are really hard to come by, but as soon as I find one, I'll be sure to make a video. So the jobs I'm sharing today, for the most part, they're entry level. A couple of them don't require any experience, and 2 of them will give you training. So we're going to jump right into them, starting with a company called Tomorrow Health. So Tomorrow Health's idea is to make it easier to provide home-based care rather than care in a hospital setting. And right now they have an opening for a part-time care advocate, and this job will start either April 8th, 2024 or April 15th, 2024, which is just around the corner. So if this one interests you, make sure to get your application in right away. So in this job, they want you to work 20 to 27 hours per week, and you must be available to work daytime hours between the hours of 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. And as I read through this job lead, I did not see any location restrictions, so I'm thinking you can do this job from anywhere within the United States as long as you're able to work between the hours of 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. So if you only work 5 hours a day, as long as you're able to work between 8 and 5 p.m., you should be good for this job. And scrolling down just a little bit further, they tell us they'll pay between $15 and $16 per hour. And to be honest, I almost didn't present this job lead because I think the salary is pretty low for a lot of you, but if it does work out for you, then great. So this is your typical customer experience kind of position. You'll be interacting with patients and providers via phone, email, and text, and those interactions may include order intake and prescription retrieval with providers, order confirmations with patients and providers, order status updates, and policy and eligibility clarification. You'll utilize internal resources and tools to manage multiple types of outreach, as well as process orders by reviewing faxes, documentation, and prescriptions. And you'll do all that while proactively employing a sense of persistence and communicating with all stakeholders tactfully and professionally. They'd like you to have at least 1 year experience in a customer success or service role, and like I always say, if you ever dealt with the public in any capacity in any former job, that qualifies as customer service. And it's a plus if you have knowledge or experience in the healthcare industry. You need to be an empathetic and collaborative person, and it's a plus you're bilingual in English and Spanish. And of course, you need to be an excellent communicator. You're able to multitask. You're comfortable using Google Suite, Salesforce, or other CRM systems, and ticketing systems such as Zendesk and Slack is a plus. So this job starts either April 8th or April 15th. It pays between $15 and $16 per hour. If this one interests you, check out the link in the description below this video for job number 1. The second part-time remote job I have is with Everyday Health. So their mission is to drive better clinical and health outcomes through decision-making informed by highly relevant information, data, and analytics. They're looking for a part-time customer care specialist, and this is a remote position. You'll be part of the Lose It division, assisting members via email, and they'll pay between $18 and $22 per hour. They'll train you in this job. It's a 30-hour session, and it'll be done within the first 10 days of employment. And after that training, you'll work at least 3 4-hour shifts per week, including 2 weekend days per month. And they tell us you should be available for weekly team meetings, which is typically held virtually on Tuesday mornings Eastern Standard Time, and that attendance is mandatory. So in this role, you'll interact with customers via an email ticketing system, and the ticketing system they use is Zendesk. You'll work closely with other customer care team members to resolve customer issues and questions, and handle customer support requests related to all aspects of the Lose It app, including but not limited to app features and usage, account management, product subscriptions, purchasing and refunds, and escalating cases beyond your purview. So they're looking for someone who's tech savvy. You don't need to know how to code, but you should be comfortable using software such as Google Docs, as well as support platforms such as Zendesk and Help Scout, and chat and email technology. They want you to be comfortable using mobile phones and mobile apps, and you have excellent written English skills. So that's pretty much it for this position. This one pays $18 to $22 per hour. It's part-time. You can live anywhere within the United States. If you like this one, check out the link below for job number 2. Third up, we have a job with the company Blue Voyant, and from what I understand, they're a cybersecurity company with a focus on the supply chain industry. They're looking for a part-time HRIS analyst. You'll be part of the human resources team, and they consider this to be a mid-level position. So this is a remote position anywhere within the United States. However, they prefer someone located on the East Coast with the possibility of working from one of the offices on a hybrid basis depending on your location. You'll be working 20 to 25 hours per week, most of which should be during normal business hours, and they'll pay $30 to $35 per hour. So as I read through this job lead, they don't go into a whole lot of detail as far as what you're going to be doing on a regular basis, but I believe it's just going to be your basic general HR kind of job. They want someone who's eager to learn about data, HR, industry best business practices, and other exciting topics at the cutting edge of cybersecurity startup development. They'd like you to be able to thrive in their fast-paced, employee-focused environment while you collaborate with individuals from across the department globally. You'll present ideas in business-friendly and user-friendly language, and you need an understanding of how business needs translate into data requirements. You'll identify and address gaps in data quality in partnership with other teams and follow a disciplined workflow driven by well-defined requirements. You need to possess a high level of integrity and reliability and have the ability to handle confidential, sensitive HR data. As far as qualifications, they'd like you to have advanced experience with Microsoft Excel and Microsoft Suite. You need a deep interest in data and data transformation. You have experience parsing, auditing, and cleaning large data sets, and they prefer you're familiar with HRIS ADP. You're a good collaborator, you have a mix of business and data analytics expertise, you have strategic thinking capabilities and project management skills. You also have a proven ability to use data analytics and business knowledge to solve complex business problems. You're able to formulate and implement processes for maintaining data integrity, quality, and completeness, and you're able to integrate multiple data processes to maximize efficiency and accuracy of information. If you're looking for a part-time remote human resources job, this might be a great option for you. Just look for job number 3 in the description below this video. Job number 4 is with Privia Health, so they provide technology that makes it easier for patients and providers to communicate. They're looking for a part-time billing resolution specialist, and they want you to be able to work Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you have young children in school, this might be the perfect opportunity for you. And I'm just going to scroll down here. I want to see if they show how much they pay. And way down here, they tell us they'll pay $18.75 per hour. In this role, you'll research incoming patient calls using the database to reconcile, resolve, and ensure clear communication for all billing and payment-related inquiries. You'll answer high-volume inbound phone calls from patients utilizing the cloud-based phone system, educating patients on their financial responsibilities surrounding deductibles, co-pays, and co-insurance. Inform and collect patient balances using Privia's financial policy guidelines, research, identify, and resolve patient billing queries, and you'll do all that while successfully meeting all call center productivity and quality standards. So you don't need any experience in this position. However, they prefer you have at least 1 year of full-time experience in a call center customer service environment, and that's just preferred, it's not required. They also prefer you have a high school diploma, and they want you to be familiar using software such as G Suite. You must have a quiet, secure workspace with a dedicated high-speed internet connection, and you have an understanding and the ability to comply with all HIPAA rules and regulations. You need excellent written and verbal communication skills. You're able to interact with fellow employees and key stakeholders in a professional manner. You're able to work collaboratively as well as independently. You're a multitasker. You're highly organized, and you have an analytical mind, and you're always looking for ways to improve a recurring process. So this is job number 4. This one pays $18.75 per hour, and you don't need any experience. If this one interests you, check out the link below for job number 4. Surgical Notes provides revenue cycle solutions for the ambulatory surgery center industry. They're looking for an ASC medical coding specialist level 2, and this is a remote position, and they tell us you can work either full-time or part-time depending on what works with your schedule. And as I scroll down a little bit more, we can see they'll pay between $22 and $28 per hour, and it looks like they even give quarterly bonuses in this position. So right up front, I want to tell you, they want you to have some coding certification as well as 2 years outpatient surgical coding and 2 years of ambulatory surgical center coding experience. So if you have that experience, let's go on to the details. So in this job, you'll review operative reports to abstract information and apply CPT, HCPCS, and ICD-10 CM codes. You'll provide coding for all level 2 and some level 3 procedures, as well as level 1 as needed. You'll also perform coding for pro-fee surgical encounters and verify LCD, NCD information as appropriate. You'll utilize NCCI edits, AMA, CPT Assistant, AHA Coding Clinic, and other resources as needed, as well as initiate physician queries as needed. You'll escalate coding, documentation problems when appropriate, participate in ongoing coding education, and perform other related duties as required and assigned. So yeah, you need coding certification as well as coding experience. You also need a high school diploma or equivalent, extensive knowledge of medical terminology, anatomy, and physiology. You're able to work independently as well as with a team. You have flexibility to assume new tasks and assignments as needed. You're able to work within tight deadlines, follow oral and written instructions. You have a high degree of flexibility and professionalism. You have excellent organizational skills, and you have outstanding communication skills, both verbal and written. They list a few preferences. They prefer you have an associate's degree in a healthcare-related field. They also prefer you have experience working in an ambulatory surgery center. And they prefer you have strong Microsoft Office skills in Excel, Outlook, and Teams. So this is job number 5. This one pays between $22 and $28 per hour. If you're looking for a part-time remote medical coding job, you can find the link in the description below this video, job number 5. Hop, Skip, Drive. They provide safe rides for children and older adults. They're looking for a safe ride support specialist. This is a part-time remote position. And I'm just going to scroll down here because there are a few things I want to mention. They're only hiring remotely in the states of Arizona, California, Colorado, D.C., Florida, Illinois, Kansas, Maryland, Wisconsin, Oklahoma, Utah, Tennessee, North Carolina, South Carolina, Nevada, New Jersey, New York, Oregon, Texas, Virginia, Washington, Missouri, and Michigan. And they're offering part-time and full-time positions, but if you choose to work part-time, you'll be working Monday through Friday from 1 to 5 p.m. or 1:30 to 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And you don't have to live in the Pacific Standard Time zone, just translate your local hours to those hours. They'd like you to have at least 1 year customer service experience in a call center high volume environment. They'd also like you to have performance metrics environment experience meeting or exceeding indicators. You need to be able to collaborate well with team members. You have good troubleshooting skills, and they prefer you have experience utilizing Google Suite and MacBook. So this looks like your typical customer support position. You'll monitor in-progress rides in a call center environment. You'll be responsible for handling incoming and outbound customer calls to address inquiries, provide information, and resolve issues in a timely manner. You'll recognize and resolve problems before they rise and handle a high volume of calls to the Safe Ride Support phone queue. You'll send and quickly respond to SMS messages about rides in progress. You'll troubleshoot questions about the app and website and recognize and report to leadership any trends and issues and complaints. You'll also log phone calls and SMS conversations, and you'll do all that while multitasking, switching between tasks and duties, and maintaining adherence to all personal and departmental goals surrounding performance. So here's something I should have mentioned earlier. They'd like you to be able to work early mornings, late nights, and or weekends. So if you're looking for an afternoon, evening, weekend kind of position part-time, this might be a good option for you. So this one pays $18 to $20 per hour. It's part-time. You might be able to work afternoons, evenings, or weekends. If you like this one, check out the link below for job number 6. The final part-time remote job I have is with Time for Learning. So they provide digital homeschool curriculum. They're part of the larger Cambium group. They have an opening for a customer service representative. This is a part-time position, and you'll be working Monday through Friday 4-hour shifts between the hours of 8:30 a.m. and 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You don't have to live in that time zone. You just have to be able to work Eastern Time hours, so translate your local hours to those hours. And they want you to be available to work occasional Saturdays. So I'm going to scroll down this job lead. I want to see if they show how much they pay, and they don't, so I had to do just a little bit of research. So I turned to their profile on Glassdoor, and it looks like Time for Learning pays customer service representatives $19 per hour. Now, there's no way I can guarantee that's how much you'll make. You'll have to work out your salary with them when negotiating, but at least you have a starting point. So this is your typical customer service position. You'll communicate with customers through various channels, including phone, email, chat, and social media, responding promptly to all customer inquiries. And those inquiries include billing, technical support, homeschooling, and product-related questions. You'll identify patterns and suggest remedies that will achieve customer satisfaction, keep records of customer interactions, comments, and complaints, satisfy customer concerns, and use techniques that will leave an impeccable first impression. They'd like you to have at least 2 years of customer service or retention experience. Call center and remote experience is a plus. They'd like you to be comfortable using Microsoft Office, Google Drive, Outlook, email systems, and the internet. You have excellent verbal and written skills. You're able to multitask in a fast-paced environment. And it's a plus you have at least 1 year of homeschool experience. And they tell us you need an internet speed of at least 7 Mbps. A speed test will be conducted. So if you're curious as to what your internet speed is, just go to Google, type in speed test, and click on this Run Speed Test button right here. That'll show how quick your internet is. So this is job number 7. It has the potential to pay $19 per hour. If you like this one, check out the link below. Look for job number 7. All right, we just went over 7 part-time remote jobs. I hope at least one of these works out for you, but if not, check out this video right here. Maybe one of these jobs will work out for you. Leave a comment below, let me know which job you're going for, or if you just want to say hi. Good luck to all of you who apply, and as always, thank you so much for popping in, and I'll meet you on the next job lead.